Hello, how's stop it? Hello, how's everyone and their families doing? I hope you are all doing quite well. You went to be and said, "Yes, can I see?" Anna. All right. Oh, US next year. Oh, okay. I see. All right. So, today is life issues. Abrabo Mu Nsem. So, normally talk about anything, everything. It's a freestyle discussion. So, if you tune in, come on, and you have something pressing, or you have a topic that you would like for me to discuss, I'll be more than happy to do so. Brah, Kwame, oh, Mary, you are welcome. Don't bring Tonga today. No Tonga today. I am not watching you scratching and stop touching my stuff. Yesterday, I think Software and I discussed a little bit more about that. So I welcome each and every one of you. When I have freestyle discussion, anything goes with the exception of disrespect, insults, I don't do that. I mostly talk about relationships, marriages, um, self work, things that we can do for ourselves and people that we care for, how we can positively influence people that we care for, people that we're close to, and also elevate ourselves, right? Because one thing that I have learned over the years, things that we do not have, we cannot give, right? So if you are someone who do not have love, you cannot give love. You can say I love you, but it wouldn't mean anything because everyone can say I love you at any time, any point, right? And give you a poker face, a straight face, without you knowing that this person is just saying the things that you want to hear and then using you, draining you, taking advantage of your kindness, or just knowing that whatever they say to you as to whether or not it's outrageous or not, because of your low self-confidence or your low self-esteem or not having the love for yourself, not caring for yourself, not having boundaries, you will be receptive to it. Some of us get into relationships and marriages without even having better understanding what we are getting ourselves into, putting ourselves in, and whom we are giving access to us. So it's like, that's what I focus on. When there is a trending issue whatsoever, like I don't have time. Hey, Brother Diapana, long time no see. Good to see you. Where have you been? I have missed you very much. But thank you for tuning in. It's so good to see you. Brother Kwame Omari, I do really, really, I love your sense of humor and I love the fact that, you love Tonga. You have made me understand that, and your wife is lucky to have you. I hope your wife enjoys you very much, during your bedroom performance. I love that. You, excuse me, excuse me, Kay. Did you put pepper in whatever you're doing? Shoot, just went straight in my nose. Sorry, guys. I'm doing my program, but to say whatever you're doing, to say, call me Himuna, send me Wensi. Me nyanka chiko dubia, mokona de gumuno. Mate, umfengu ma, entidia na ma mi Wensi, Okay, sorry guys. And I understand say like marriages, a relationship, is a choice because it's not everyone who wants to like have sex when they're in the relationship because of their belief and stuff. And I think uh we need to respect that, right? We can, force people to do the things that they don't want to do. And for our men, we need you. And when I say we, majority of women, including myself, we need you guys to slow down a bit, learn some self-control. Because if you don't learn self-control or self-restraint at times, this is one of the main reasons why some people tend to go outside their marriages, because when their partner or significant other is not around, they tend to stray, go outside their matrimonial home and be with other people. Sometimes you have to think about uh, the repercussions, the consequence, diseases, being with a nut job, a psychopath. Some people are really messed up here. They don't have mental illness, but they messed up here. Um, their thinking process, is quite different from what you're thinking, because some of you just want to have one night stand with another person outside your marriage, and that person is not looking for just one night stand. So uh, but it's good. I love that. And I hope that Kwame Mary, you do speak to your wife about things like this, because it keep things, very excited, and it spikes things up. It's good. Arabi, welcome. Oh, I miss you very much, very much so. Yesterday you were not here. I am a Ghanaian, Mr. B. Me a Ghanaian. Memenda, Minister for someone, cause your country. Uh, Kwasiada, menkwa meka brɔfo mostly, but sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo join in na wobɛka twi a wobɛtumi aba abɛka twi. I can switch back and forth. Metumi ɛka twi no, metumi ka brɔfo no, nti no deɛ asɛm a meka no, sometimes it depends asɛm a meka no. Sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm a me feel sɛ yɛ kurom Ghanafoɔ nko a na ehia sɛ meyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ no na wɔn nya nteaseɛ a meka twi. But sɛ ɛyɛ asɛm a meka no is asɛm a it can be broadened a ɛno no meka borɔfo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn di m'akyi na wɔn nka twi no, wɔn nso ebetumi ate nea yɛreka no ase, because ebi wɔ hɔnom a wɔn ba a wɔn contribute, wɔn ntwerɛ hwee, nti mɛfa nso obi aba so na wɔnte twi na meka na na yɛntwerɛ biribi a onim nea yɛreka ho asɛm. Nti no momfa mo nso mo nimdeɛ mbra. Let me see. I'm see. Nti yɛma obia akɔ aba. We welcome everyone. Okay, let me see. Arabi said, hello, sis. Miss you more and more and more. Yes, yesterday I was like really missing you. Yesterday, Sofu Samuel Koso and talk came and discussed, youthful lust and its effects. It was very productive discussion. So you missed all that out. But I figure say you were a bit busy, because knowing you, something came up, so it's good. So I'm streaming on Facebook, and also on TikTok. Being that today is just me, the same thing you see on TikTok, the same thing you see on Facebook, because normally when I'm with stuff with someone, Kusuna, You guys can only hear his voice on TikTok but on Facebook you see um, him as you see me. So, does anybody have some questions or something that they want to talk about? If it's about relationship, marriage, or whatsoever life issue, because today is life issues. Abrabo Mu Nsem, yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ saa. Nti no sɛ obiara ni biribi a, then I can, start talking about anything, right? That's why it says freestyle. Nti no freestyle no mɛtumi aka biribiara. Brother Mario made that you consistent with that. But dear some no hey, was swim with too much. Me see my swim, but say they would be timid cry to that extreme, eh? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh shit. Brother Adia Pena, and I would move to an answer when you move to. As someone said, their mini brother, dear Pena, what that means. So, Uba no I say, not what power tapping so mommy. Yeah, like, love, whatever emojis you want to use, do that. Okay. All right. Hey, I said messages the bravo na me I said I'm just missing some things. Hold on. Let me just catch up. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. Wait. Come on. Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Laura. Okay. All right. So, most of us know, right? Most of us know when it comes to relationships and marriages now, there are some coping skills that can strengthen um, our relationship, make it stronger, uh, uh, help it to last longer, have us understand the things, the do's and the don'ts, right? It's a process and we have to learn. It is about empathy, any our mu you move binom, you move the brain, you say, you will know maybe a yesi near ye, nema yempathy mu, and I see our mu. Etimi gyina kyɛ. Kyerɛ sɛ yɛni agye wɔ yɛn mpenatwe mu na nneɛma nso kɔ yie with nteaseɛ. Nneɛma no bi no, yɛaka ba yɛn mu bi wɔ hɔnom a yɛmfa nyɛ adwuma. Yɛn teteyɛ ne efie a yɛfiri mu, baabi a yɛfiri no, ɛso obiara deɛ ɛde maa no. Nti obi wɔ hɔnom a yɛatete no paa yie, ba onyiiɛ no, nnipa bi a wɔde ne ho abɔɔ mo, anaasɛ nnipa bi a wɔtie asɛm, anaasɛ nnipa bi a wɔde ne ho akɔhyɛ no, ɔpɛ no na ɔne no ɛtwe mpena bi a emu ɔden, anaasɛ nnipa bi a wɔde ade ahyɛ ne mu sɛ okay, saa ɔbaa wei anaasɛ saa barima wei sei, m'abusuafoɔ twe wɔn mu tan a, saa nnipa wei a na me ne no ɛbɛtena, mepɛ sɛ me ne no wo, mɛware no na me ne no abɔ bra. Nti deɛ obi abɛka biara no mentie. Ɛno no ɛyɛ adeɛ a yɛn mu bi no yɛyɛ. Obi wɔ hɔnom a suban a obeyi ada adi no, nnipa a ɛbɛhwɛ no anaasɛ ɔmbɛhu no bɛka sɛ ababaawa yi anaasɛ aberante yi n'awofo antete ne yie, nso na n'awofo ayɛ wɔn adwuma paa, gye sɛ ɔno no na ɔnni suban, ɛna wasua suban bi a wabu n'ani agu so na wɔreyɛ nea wɔreyɛ wɔ social media. Nti no, ɛnyɛ nea yɛhu nyinaa ɛna yɛsi yɛde yɛano ka. Because obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔyɛ adeɛ na ɛnyɛ na woyɛ sɛ worebɔ ne so a, ɔde adidi atam anaasɛ abufuo bɛkeka nsɛm bi a ɛnsɛ ɛmfata. Me da bi a meka Yenti amenya trending issue na menka nipa bi ho asɛm. Ɛno sɛ na meyɛ selective ɛwɔ social media no. Ɛne sɛ mawofo me maame ne me papa a ɔmo woo me baa wiase no ɔmo abɔ bra. And they raised me and my siblings well. They are, they have retired now. So I'm not going to give anybody the opportunity, the platform for them to disrespect my mother. Because my mother or my father, I don't do that. That's why I stay away from things like that. Every now and then, if someone brings something, says something, if it was said on social media or something, and I have my opinion on it, I will respectfully, share my thoughts in a manner that, from my understanding and intelligence, right? If some people disagree with me, now that's okay, because I'm not expecting everybody to understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes when someone speaks and you don't have understanding of it now, it's okay for you to ask questions for the person to give you more details, or for you to understand from their point of view. You don't have to agree with everyone all the time. And you at the piano will be cancer, yes, I would do. As no be a dream, send ye send ye yard ye. Because new maybe one no ma a bay ye juma where ya warrior money empratine, but to say will be empratine in a warrior and ye juma womb. By your one new maybe swa and fa wusua ube ebetimi ayɛ adwuma ɛwɔ baabi a wo relationship wa ware as long as you are consistent. As I said, I will go back and forth depending what I'm talking about. So you guys bear with me. I think I saw yeah, so I will go and back and forth in regards to that. So yeah, bear with me. Yeah, bear with me. Thank you. All right. So when it comes to relationships, hey, German are sure okay. Oh wait, US are sure. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. All right. So when it comes to relationship and marriages now, there are some coping skills now. If they are implemented in the relationship and marriages now, the two couples should be able to have a clear understanding as to where they are, what they want, and how they're going to proceed, in ways of how to maintain the relationship, right? Being honest with yourself and your partner, being respectful to yourself and your partner, being able to set clear boundaries. What are some of the things that will be tolerated by you or your partner, and when not to cross the line? Learning effective communication. How do you expect your partner to have understanding of the person that you are, or if there is an argument or a misunderstanding, how do you guys come into a solution if the two of you cannot effectively have a constructive conversation for your partner to understand you, what happened, why they said what they said, and how can that be rectified, right? You need to learn how to speak with people. Sometimes you may make a statement and say something, in respect to something, that if whatever comes after it is disrespectful, knowing full well what comes out of your mouth is not something nice to say, you shouldn't say it at all, because it gives me a sense, or it gives your partner a sense of your limited mindset, that you are not as intelligent as you need to be. So, hello, Angie. Oh, brother dear Penna, thank you. So, like sometimes some people will say something because, they feel like, okay, I'm not going to be obvious, say something that will make other people catch on, that I'm disrespecting this person, or I'm insulting this person, but I'm going to use a word that is a bit respectful and say my mind. People can, share their opinion and stuff, but if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, because we're not looking for that. You don't learn and teach with disrespectful words, right? So I normally disregard people who have no sense of respect and boundaries for themselves. Obi a wɔmbu ne ho, no ɔnka nyansasɛm no, I don't pay attention to them. Sometimes people say things and do things because they want attention. And if you give them the attention, then it's like you playing their game, right? So you don't give them the attention that they're seeking for. Okay. So, welcome, people. Brother Onhineba, let me tell you what to say. Some people struggles to be receptive to the truth. The bitter truth is that when people lack of peace of mind, happiness, when they are not careful, when they lack of love, they lack of respect, they lack of support system, right? They going through challenges, difficulties, and they don't have any solution as to where to go or how to resolve it now. On social media, we have some people who come on social media just to provoke other people, because they themselves, they unhappy. Some of them is because of the type of relationship that they in, others the type of marriage, or the type of person, someone that they are married to, or someone how they have been raised, right? Because we do have some people who have been raised or taught to be racist. We do have some people who have been taught or raised to be a bully. We do have some people who have been raised or taught to be an abuser, a pathological liar, and so many other things. And then it will have to take you, as you become an adult and you learn critical thinking and develop emotional intelligence, then you should be, and also work on yourself to do better. Because everything that we have been taught, things that we know are not working well with us, for me, I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm going to delete it. The reason being, why should I hold on to something that is not beneficial to me, that will not help me grow and change? And if I'm holding on to it, I'm just occupying some space that I can release and delete, and make space to learn something new, something productive to store in there. In our mind, with our brain, the more we learn, it expands. The less we learn, it shrinks, right? So sometimes you have someone when they're younger, they're very intelligent. As they get older now, they started acting in a way like, you see a big difference, even questions that they will ask, things that they will say, it will seem like, they're no longer wise, right? They become dumb and dumber, unintelligent. So some things that you even try to talk to them about it will not penetrate, right? Sometimes it will go from here and it will come out from there. And that's what it is, right? That's part of life. We can expect people to act like us or to speak like us and do things the way that we want us to do. That's why my sister-in-law, Adwoa Odo. Excuse me for a minute. Nah, nothing much. I'm doing program. What's up? Okay. All right. Bye. So at times, when certain situation comes about, or we having a discussion of relationship and marriages, some people, their understanding is quite different. So how I'm explaining things, they may not understand it, but some people will get it, right? When you develop or you acquire knowledge, now you are able to use your 2 cents and be able to grasp things that are being said, because there are some things you learn and you adapt that and you implement in your life and you see that things will work out well. When you learn to talk to people, you know better ways, constructively, people will understand you more, because right now I will say I have better understanding of myself, and my husband have better understanding of me, because when situation happens or we're going through, if we have a disagreement in the past, it will turn into a pity uh, argument or like fights, not physical fight, but like we will have verbal altercation. Um, and it will be like, thank you, Arabi, thanks for the gift, I appreciate it. It will turn into verbal altercation and we go back and forth, right? Because I didn't have some understanding in the beginning. When we first got married, I personally thought that it was my husband's job for him to make me happy, to do everything for me. So whenever I'm feeling down now, like if I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling angry, or I'm in pain now, I wanted to do things and say things that would make him feel the same way that I was feeling, right? I wasn't mature enough. Even though I was an adult, I didn't have the maturity in marriage, right? It's my first marriage. I didn't really know what it is that I need to do in some instances, because I thought he was the man, so he needs to make sure he fixed me. Whatever problem that I had, it was his job to do, to make me feel better. I didn't know then, but thank God that I was able to learn some coping skills and have better understanding. There were days that, like if I say something hurtful to my husband, I will stand in the mirror to practice how I was going to apologize to him and how I wasn't going to repeat the same mistake that I did, because it wouldn't make any difference, or it wouldn't make any sense for you to do something, apologize, that it will never happen again, and you do it again, right? When one does that, it means the person have some major issues. They are liars, pathological liars. Because if I say, I will never insult you again, or I will never hurt your feelings again, or I will never do X, Y, and Z, and some days later you go back and do it again, you are a liar and you are weak, insecure. I mean, when you have insecure people, you have jealous people, envious people. Now, their behavior you can see right off. The way they talk, the way they act, you know where they're coming from. There are some men who refuse to allow their female partner, their wives, to have opposite sex friend, because in their mind, dysfunctional mind, they feel strongly that a female and a male cannot be friends. if a male and a female are friends, they are sleeping together, they having sex, they have something going on. Like, it's not like that with everyone. We do have some people who do not have control of themselves, right? So when they with someone, they are friends with the opposite sex, and they're not getting some of the quality time spent in bonding, or some um, partners, they love to have sex, and their partner is not giving them enough sex. They will speak to their best friends or their friend who is opposite sex, and then they will start sleeping together. They will call it friends with benefits. And you do have some females and some males, they friends with the opposite sex, and they're very respectful of themselves and to their friends and to their partners. They will not cross the line. Nti sɛ obi ne ɔbaa ne ɔbɛrima yɛ adamfo a, ɛni kwan sɛ yɛka sɛ, oh, sɛ ɔbaa ne ɔbɛrima yɛ, maybe ɔbaa no a ɔne ne yɛ adamfo no anaasɛ bɛrima no a ɔne ne yɛ adamfo, they hoping sɛ wo ne wo ho kafoɔ mu bɛtete na wabɛhyɛ hɔ, because obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔbɛn wo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ayɛ sɛ ayi wo ne ayi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ wasa wo mpa na wonim sɛ paneɛ ebi da mpa ne so at some point na ɛwowɔ na woanhu ɛnyɛ amfiri hɔnom a at some point you get tired of it and you rip everything off and throw it away, right? Nti no te sɛ obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔbɛhyɛ hɔnom a nsɛm a wɔbɛkeka no ɛsiane sɛ kontompo nkonkɔnsa bɔne deɛ ɛwɔ mu ne nnua nim nyinaa no na wɔkeka sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ɔbɛsɛe your relationship anaasɛ wawareɛ. Yɛwɔ mmaa bi a wɔte saa, yɛwɔ mmarima bi a wɔte saa. Barima bi wɔ hɔnom kwampo na ɔbɛhyɛ da afrɛ wo mmerɛ a wɔnim sɛ wo ne wo kun anaasɛ wo yere ɛda mpam, na wɔaputu idea bi into your partner. Nti sɛ wo partner ne yɛ obi a wɔndwen nkɔ akyire, wɔnyɛ critical thinker, na kyerɛ sɛ wɔnuse emotional intelligence na obetumi adwenbɔne bi ama na ɛno akɔyɛ akasakasa ɛne ntɔkwa, which will be baseless, right? Obapa Elizabeth tell us, Sister Aisha, it's good to see you. Yes. Papa, hey, Sir Jennifer Brown, we won't watch you. I'm what to say. Good to see you. Okay, what is the proper thing to do when your friend of opposite sex get married as soon as a friend of the opposite sex gets married as a good friend? So saying, no worry. It's a question. I don't know. Arabi. When you have I don't know. No, I mean to say, oh, to say first one, I say what is the proper thing to do when your friend of the opposite sex gets married as a good friend? Oh, Patch, I said to say one in the yard down for no more worry, and I said one in the yard down for no worry will be for because I'm trying to get the question right. But I can answer either or. Okay. It's my friend say wadam for Bema and also wadam for ba, which is the opposite of you. I worry, nasa worry obi foforo instead say bia enya wo worry obi foforo. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, unless you say bia wo peno and when to me anka say wo peno and wafa wo ho akọ worry obi foforo. Arabi said that okay, you don't understand. You don't understand. Well, still I want Arabi. Come and speak for yourself. And you know, to say, my friend said, because Obi Wahonoma, Omoye Namfufua, at some point, you know, Obi Nina Danfu, me benya a romantic feelings for each other. They start feeling attracted to each other some ways, and but if say be oma worry that oma worry no be a worry na say ba kwa worry na ba kun worry sometimes a good friend no or be restricted or be restraining the feelings no or be suppressing the feelings no ma ni who say be open no but say be a be man no na so oba no ne partner any sa nadamfo no kohyia based on nneɛma bi a nadamfo no bɛyɛ no ɛbɛma no ahu sɛ nipa asomasi ɛbɛm sɛ ɔpɛ me kun yi anaasɛ nipa asomasi ɛbɛm sɛ ɔpɛ me yere ɛtumi esi but sɛ bi a wo ne wadamfo na sɛ at some point no mabɛpɛ mo ho ɛna ma make decision sɛ sister sɛ ɛdi williams yɛ mo wakɔ aba sɛ mo pɛ sɛ mo bɛware mo bɛware a I think say knowing say mummienu mu yɛ adamfofo na munim mo ho from mo childhood and answer for a long time no most times no wunim ne strength and any weakness you know is best to say the proper way I would say you know knowing say munim mo ho munim nsɛm ho a weedi ne nsɛm pa weedi setting clear boundaries from the beginning, because once the two of you, your status change, right? Relationship, the minute it switches, it flips now. There needs to be some type of boundary set because it's as a friend, you know. Now you have upgraded from friend to being romantically involved, right? So some things are before no that was happening no, some of them can no longer happen. I mean you can change certain things and making sure say the respect is there, the support is there, communicating, spending quality time, and making sure say the two of you, you know, you have support system where as you support each other, you know everything, you know the things that to suit your partner, and your partner knows the things that should suit you. But sometimes, you know, some of the mistakes are some friends who turns out dating or getting married do, and they say they think you've been friends for a long time and they know you so much now. They will try to start to control you or trying to like dictate for you, to tell you the things that you can do and cannot do. You need to be able to like put everything on the table and remove yourself, making sure that you don't get to that point, because when you feel restricted now, that relationship will not work. Because I mean, it could be like nice and cozy for the first couple months, but before you know it, you know, even though you know each other well, you care for each other, you know, you will end up no longer being romantically in love, and also your good long-term friendship, you know, will collapse, right? So there needs to be some type of boundary set between the two of you. Okay. Uh, all right. So Arabi said, I am good friend to Dada K and he got married to you. What is the proper thing to do? Okay, so now you understand that. Question no busaya. Okay, so no we are down for say and na waware me. Inti anu no busa. So what is the proper way?
Support your friend.
Uh-huh. K say onu de ohun boni bia o si afi na wate ne wo kana say na ombusa say what is the proper thing to do.
Support your friend.
Well, see, Kay said support your friend. The proper thing to do is to support your friend. And I do agree with him to support your friend. I mean, they said like sometimes, and you maybe want say, yeah, I mean, with you, you friends with both Kay and myself, right? But he said there's going to be a situation you can be only friends with Kay, right? And you're not friends with me. But they said like, you can support Kay, with situation because sometimes we do have some people around us, some situation. Kay may not feel comfortable talking to me about it. And he needs someone neutral to talk to about the situation before he comes and talk to me about it. So you can be a support system for Kay, whereas as a good friend, yeah, for him to talk to you, and then you can, give him some of your wisdom and some suggestion as to
it's the same size, right? That's
some
better,
suggestion as to what
better.
he can do.
Better,
If he's
better,
good
better,
at what
better,
he's
better,
told you, if he was at right or at
point,
wrong. I hope you be one of those friends who will tell him when he does something wrong. Because my baby sister, I remember like back in some years ago, Kay and I have like a disagreement. We have an argument, and I was like so pissed. I was really upset. So I called my baby sister and I was like just venting. I was like, you know what? I am not going to talk to him for over a month. And Chris Cross was like, my gosh, what did he do? Like, why are you not going to? You guys live in the same house. I was like, because he hurt my feelings. I am not talking to him no more. Like, and she was like, okay, tell me what you did, your part. So I let him know everything that I did from A to Z. And after I finished, she was like, well, to tell you the truth, you were wrong doing this here and there. She put me in my place, and everything I was going to like complain about, it got stuck in my throat. I couldn't say nothing no more. It can't be true, but me see, it got stuck in my, me see, it can't be minimum in my throat. No, I said in my throat, it can't be minimum, meant to me and can't pay. Because I was saying in my head, it got stuck in my head. And only in my mind, it got stuck in my mind. And right? But if it's in my throat, okay. One tree, I mean, one I can't tree, papa. I see me tree, yeah, papa. Yeah, and Arabi, you can support your friend, right? And sometimes their partner may be the jealous type. So sometimes when depending the partner that they are married to, what happens is that at times, that friend can cause a lot of like drama around their best friend's marriage because they are a bit jealous of them having a new person in their life, because the less time they spend together now, they will feel threatened, so they will start doing things and misbehaving in certain way. But if you have a really great friend now, they will be able to support their friend if they are married and they are not, in a healthy way, and give them space for their friend, the opposite sex, to enjoy their marriage, as to whether it's being you or being the other person. But I mean, for my friends, I haven't restricted, my friendship with my two male friends. I talk to them whenever necessary. Like if I have something pressing, I don't call them as much as I used to call them before. Like, I will spend time with them. we will go out, or I'll go to their home. We will just make some pepper soup, or like some wachi jollof rice and fufu, jiffy, and just sit around, play music, and talk, just have fun and stuff like that. But now with the kids around and everything, that has limited. We have limited that. We don't do that a lot. But we call on each other to check on each other and the family, how everybody is doing, because it's very important to give your male or female partner, female friend, for them to spend time with their significant others, because when they get married now, you have to understand that the time that they're going to spend with you is going to be limited, because now they have their better half. So that better half deserves to have more time with their partner, instead of you as the friend always demanding or seeking more time with your friend, right? Some of us, we don't have boundaries. So says, I hope I answer your question. Lady Coco, Sajo, hello, Sajo, and everyone on the platform. Hello, Lady Coco, Sage. Oh, thank you guys for all those liking the video. Tap, 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 tap for me. I appreciate it. Yes. So that's a good question, though. And K answered it too. But K, let's say your friend, your friend is like a bit, if she's a bit needy, and like, she be calling you around the time you and your sweetheart are on the bed, doing your thing now. What happens? And your wife, get upset about it and accuse you of cheating. What happened? Because we do have some friends now, they don't have boundaries. They're calling you anytime. It's like, oh, wait a minute. So if you are friends with someone, right? You are friends with Arabi, and then knowing the time difference. Not mefan say about midnight. You're going to call her at midnight. That's what I'm saying. If she calls you around the time that say they are in bed, they resting because of the time differences, Now they tend to call around that time now.
Man calling a woman is wrong. A woman calling a man is something okay.
Oh,
because you don't know where the help. Maybe she needs the help or something like that.
Do you guys hear my husband? Oh. He said a man calling a female friend late in the night is a problem, but a female calling a man late in the night is not a problem, because why? Okay,
maybe she needs help.
Maybe she needs help.
Maybe something is happening that she needs help.
Okay, so as a married man, right? You are in bed with your wife, and your female friend calls you at midnight or past midnight, but because you feel that she might need help, you're going to pick up the phone.
I want to know whether you also know that friend.
No. Friend. You can speak in both. One, that I know her. Two, I don't know her. She's your friend. She's not my friend. We do have friends together, and there are some friends now. They're your friend. They're not my friend. And they're my friend. They're not your friend. So it's like, it depends on it. But I'm saying the time that they calling. What if you doing your thing? You're going to stop
doing my thing.
No, okay. I don't believe you. Arabi, do you hear?
After all these years,
thank you.
You don't believe me.
Because what you say, I'm not really registering, because it's the same thing as to whether
we are in bed. I'll show you. If she's not your friend, and I show it to you, you will not even believe it.
No, but
even
if she's my friend now, I wouldn't expect you to pick up, because for me, I will not pick up that late. No. You're not understanding. There has to be sometimes of sister said that I was saying boundaries should be set with phone calls, etc., to maintain harmony at home. Because there are certain times now, as a friend, you shouldn't be calling your friend unless you say it's an emergency, a medical an emergency, right? If you are.
So how will you know whether it's an emergency?
No, but you said, okay, you see, the thing is, sometimes, we don't have boundaries. Obi oho to me fa phone. One time say ebi abo ahe no afrew. So when e meche no. And obi wo ho nso an emergency no. Once you hear it now, it's not an emergency. I do have I do have a friend. Uh, I do have a friend. His wife's friend is a guy, and he stated that within the first year, the guy was calling his wife like around 12:30 midnight, 1 o'clock, it will have 3 o'clock in the morning. I would damn pemuno. No, frail bano. Intino, Chesa one tears intino. When Onyambutre and there's a backward to a for some time, sometime or friend, it so before and Casana, then a Nadamfu so and so no. Every time be an obefra. Omudam empemuno. Ena ofre ena obani nso ofra no afa phone ebi wo ho ofa phone na ansa no aka chen so wada na obefre no tena anase bi wo nso anu asori e dey call the other room and you know say it bothers him a lot. And I mean, as of now, no my worry because to say there was like too many things happening on my worry. No phone call, but there was some things in that they have a lot of differences after worry and who say they were not compatible because in your maybe not omuntimi and working on that. And to say like I mean some of these things, it to me it creates bigger problems because to say minimum be Ghana no friend ya I mean mama so to say time difference, so men friend me time way because me say me cool off and I'm off near damn one. I want me some and don't disrupt me. I'm busy. And yet I feel now to say my heart to say and you know my me con na I will be cling so I will put my phone on silence. Two frame me in fact. Men take crown my fact. But obi ma they will do everything to disrupt your relationship or your marriage because they are envious and jealous of your relationship because it may be when we are done for sure enough they want more than friendship, but because you haven't given them that opportunity, they settle to be friends with you. So I want to make sure. But will be one no more or no to say or no we are friends because they just want to be friends. They don't want to go beyond that. International be out there, but K, they are now who can in there and yanduma. So Baba Frew in the middle of the night. If it's one time, twice, that's okay. But if it's consistent now, that's unacceptable. And yes, all you do it's not appropriate. And you know, yes, I won't worry. Yeah, that's fine because that's something you guys are used to. But if you are married now, because I think that there are some things in that it needs to be avoided. And senior sister said you can. There has to be boundaries set because you can be. We do have some men they are married but they live in single. We do have some women they are married but they live in singles because we worry and so now or sexted some other person. So on your channel, you obi so one more and the ex ya down for me no with your ex. If you guys have children together now, you cannot delete him, you cannot ignore him. You have to speak to your ex that you have a child with before the person that you are with because of your child. But mukasa, the conversation needs to be about the child, and it's not about say and I say boyfriend, current boyfriend, send no would you send no to say and no nyanasam. So I'm gonna mention. I don't know. I can't. What? Okay. Comments if you had I'm perceiving read it. Okay, hold on. I have to go back. Hold on. No. I need to go back down. Okay, Arabi said yes. I would think that Ake will make sure you know me and see if we can cultivate a friendship. I think so too, and that's the best because my guy friend, whom we have been friends since '98, his wife. I didn't know his wife. His until she came to US, and I chose. He wanted to introduce her on the phone to me, but I told him, listen, I'm a woman, I don't want to start trouble, I don't want his marriage to end because he said he's doing it wrong. He should wait till his wife join him in US, and then I will come and introduce myself to her. And that's exactly what I did. A lot of places that she needed to be. Her husband was working during the afternoon. So I chose to, show her around, bring her to places, her hospital appointments, going clothing shopping, where she needs to go do groceries and stuff like that. Now she's my best friend as well. So we are able to become, and both of them are best friend with my husband. So you definitely right. Once you are friends with someone, there's always, depending the type of person that you are and how close you guys are, no, your partner can cultivate and your friend can cultivate to, build a friendship, a healthy friendship, which is great. I mean, I wouldn't restrict that. Arabi said, if I don't have good friendship with you and I am looking for help from K, I can't reach him, then what? Oh, wow. That's a good question. And to Arabi said, Sabia, when any, we're not friends, right? Na Sabia, or per se, or ne kasa. Na unyawo ne wo nkasa ɛdeɛn na ɛyɛ sɛ wɔyɛ ɔno yɛ w'adamfo ɛna ohia wo ne wakasa ba onya onyawo wafrɛ wo a ne nsa nka wo ba wɔne me nya adamfo nti no ɛdeɛn na wɔnyɛ. Yeah, but so afraid one in same count. No. We only Arabi down for. One me down for. And what try say ninsabe count no ne wakasa. But ninsan count unya one won kasa. But it sounds so me down for no. Ɛdeɛn na wɔnyɛ because ohia wo ne wakase ohia wo ne wakasa
I think so frame
but wɔfrɛ wo a ne nsa nka
na so oni mu nso don't mean friends before I kept so before the maker about so nya wadam it is a wunya me just wunya me
na kyerɛ sɛ sɛsei no ayɛ sɛ wo te wo ho afiri ne ho anaasɛ
wo kasa te sɛ bi a me ha ini am afiri
no wonti ne na meka sɛ wadamfo no sɛ bi a sɛsei wɔfrɛ wo a ne nsa nka ebi nso ohia wo ne wadi nkɔmmɔ a ɛho hia anaasɛ bi a ohia sam support system ebi a ne ho akyerɛ no wɔ nneɛma bi ho anaasɛ wɔ go through some difficulties bi na wayɛ a ne nsa nka ohia wo nso pa ba wɔne menya adamfo me de me metimi aka ne sɛ bi a who want a phone number, that's a friend now would send kana. Who bet me at text, no, I'm a nephew. You will try someone Sabekan to say, Bia, why you busy with you, mamma, and I say, and Rebema, Usreno on fro, and I say, Bia, Wunyano phone. So now, Bia, the social media handles, Nibino, you can communicate with him now. I want to know to me as sending a message. I'm sure, say, at some point, he will be able to see you with text, and I say, be able to me a voice message. You move your high and set your voice message into who friend phone is why it wouldn't allow you to leave a message. It be so honoma. It would be so honoma. We a year, your friend is saying, a baby say, be a person will send a message to him with the number. Then you can do that because me a female friend be a Ghana. I mean to say there was some time now she was calling him left and right, like in the middle of the night, like whenever. And Kay got to a point and he was like, oh my gosh, like what the heck, like it was excessively. So me yes, I thought I'm catching Kay and he said okay. Ebia no or ohia wo ne waka asem ebia bibi akere ne so no wo frɛ wo saa bebrebe nti no adenti na wo frɛ ne back na wo ntie ne o pese wo ka enom ne ade. Now I mean na ke bua no wo enoma bi ho connect no with another person wo Ghana, but so frɛ nipa na na ne nsenka na say enoma na ekoso ade ana nipa no sika nipa ni charge no for adwuma o pese o ye ma no. I think Senna Onye is certified with that. She needed K to communicate and stuff like that. A chair K friend no explanation. Say nipa na ye na juma. So ye na juma na was say no person dia. Onu ni hu kwan. So obeka kokache nipa ne say oh say we say. Sometimes nneoma bi wo ho no ma ni wadan fo ni betimi a we bi nso wo ho no ma say wa wo modern bo na wo de bo. Yeah, and Arabi, that's the best I can say. You can find other means, to just establish, because sometimes no be o friend be brave sana o mpesa be brave fran, but they say we a bear man so bana wo fa bi Arabi case of a chance ya fro akumachi. Mr. Bukari, watch out. Don't go and start no trouble for nobody. That's what I say. That is so messed up. That is intentional. Arabi say, that no. No. Earlier, no, now can say, be I say, your band, boundaries there. We have to set the boundaries. Arabi said that okay, women know women. Please don't say that. A woman that does that is 99% of the time fake. No prepper. What the also here be being so now no thank you so much, Lady Coco. Arabi case yeah Moody Mona see a dress and ya then and you no crass some near can so no crass some near can Anna oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to read a comment on Facebook. Yeah, give me just 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can have the AC. Oh, actually, I'm good. We see. Arabi earlier was saying, then I will suffer, Papa. That is what happens to friends who don't know how to respect friends' spouse. No prepper. Someone will free anytime, no. Okay, say, oh. Yes. That's why you have to respect her husband. You can't call her in the middle of the night. When you are down for him, the middle of the, you need help with what? You are so messed up. Kate is really messed up. We hear help and yet during the day now. Was it that came? Mr. B says he has heard it all. Mr. Booker is so active in India. He is around. and yes, sir. Fra, that's a Mr. Booker and Singer Nadius to sell on Fremen's way. And he said, "Oh, Fred, Arabia, on farmer, Mr. Booker, now Mr. Booker. Arabi, when we dear walker, or bus wabber cousin to go back. Okay, when you're correct, crack. Arabi. What is the Awudi Peka? Hey, just I support you. Yeah, Mr. Booker is so support too. What's it? Men to men. Okay. It's Mr. Booker is to me a friend. Me or friend me and I'm the amount now on in Nakasa. Oh my gosh, this dude. Receiving calls, no. Okay, and to say no, Arabi, we my dear. You better a friend is saying on my assistant. You better on my assistant will move phone so. You want a phone ring in the middle of the night and we picking up, right? Say what the moon about. And your course, what or say your course to be an NCFA. Say DNT. Mr. Bukari, wouldn't you ever say and your course to be an NCFA? I didn't know your course to be an NCFA. Or see and your course to be an NCFA. Enterprise yeah, Mr. Buka is exaggerating. Every call is suspicious. That time and of course. Yeah, we are not being suspicious. Which need the need is at 12 midnight 1 year. It could be anything. Oh no, Mr. Bukari, no, because anytime from 11 o'clock,
let me tell you something. If you see a call, now who says Sister Vida, Italy friend of Apostle Kennedy, WhatsApp audio. Who call? That's a Begusu said, Billionaires Club. Will you pick it or you give it to your husband? Billionaires Club.
I will pick it.
Really?
Yes, really. Why not?
Who knows a yes, Sikasemono? Ah, who can respond next candidate? Who will pick it? Now, for Kasana, who said, who block that chance now? You, the first thing, honey, there's a call from the Billionaires Club. You have a call. Oh, why didn't you call that? You think you wake up, honey, wake up. There's a call from the Billionaires Club. Billionaire, okay, yeah.
Arabi says, my fella, no to say, see a my need that home.
Oh, okay, fine. It is only from the servants. And when you pick it, from the servants.
I will pick it. Say
from the housemaid.
Me pick it. Servants of God. There's even if you say I try Becca say we supervisor, but we supervisor no class say well you number no man they are 2 meeting.
Who knows tomorrow?
Who knows tomorrow? You see, Arabia, now you're seeing.
I say, fine. That's if you're young with that I keep one. Not my friend, I'm a son can one. And I see a man.
And I make us say, and I make us obey to me. I say, no, obey now for just a wound one way Adam for by me, no, one name Casa, one name Adam. Yeah, in San Count to so I throw one. Maybe I may send a text message. No, Mama, I where say, yeah, I'm trying to get. There's nothing she can do. There's nothing she can do, eh? Mom, billionaires club and Mrs. Mefo. Billionaires club. Or say, I know. There's a lot of money. I will use it. We will make it up somehow. Case now me calls from billionaires club. I will pick it up. Jesus Christ. I see Jesus Christ. You're not any chance. Miss any chance. Now me I can talk to people. Me pick it up and make us say hello. Rich Chiamien's J's phone. May I help you, right? It is to response, yeah. I mean to response, yeah. Say they will have to call you back. Not just saying. Hey, everybody, need an alpha. And to one casa. I'm pa. I know, Nasa no Subama, I let to say, yes, I some because it's a Nipan anyway, yeah. I don't know to mean casa. So bet me I can say hello, me I speak to Chiami, and I will give you the phone. Exactly. Anna. Exactly. But some phone and ring, yeah. You can. You see what I have to deal with? He has a response for everything indeed. What guys say there? Because I know why you want yeah, Tiania won't come. They said yeah, because also say a billionaire club, no secretary, never, right? Oh, yeah, that's overall boss known to me. Now, secretary, no, new no, or framing and your boss. Oh, Charlie, stop it. I felt what me that you stop it. Yes, so Papa. Says winning, baby. Me ko join prayer group be a bomba kakana mabai. Martin, no problem. Okay. Bye. Okay. Wama chese no why who comedian. Friends for mistake no mo dey. That's good. Hey. Wait, Arabi say we're changing Dina na. Oh yeah, powers and. What does that mean? Interesting. I didn't even realize it's so I changed. I don't need to, but who person may call on? Oh, no, my answer. I print to any for. Okay. Oh, Brother Adwoa said, I seriously agree with you on drawing the lines and boundaries at odd time calls. It is no. It is a no. The calls could be harmless, but the time may be inappropriate. Thank you, Brother Adwoa. And Papa, because I think that any time after 10 o'clock, no, 10:30, no. I mean, he said, "One for a warrior." You shouldn't be calling them like. Don't we experience that way? I mean, every once in a while, but sometimes, I mean, if it's not an emergency, I don't. I said, how will you know, say, emergency?
Because one picking in the Pananka Sabe.
No, okay, you're not understanding where we're coming from. You wouldn't know if it's an emergency or not. But they need to have boundaries because a compulsory say so fro, and I say a necessary say so fro around that time, knowing say when we read any woman will fear at that time. Because senior brother, dear Penaka, it could be a harmless phone call, but the time now won't friend might be inappropriate for them to call.
Okay, young fan say and yet Ghana and Ayana.
How many times?
I say we flow within that time now. And no matter say Uber pick and a home pick within a say America here. Now will be a flow around that time. What we may all saying, see there emergency meeting of Nipana flow at that time, and I said, afraid, say, be a
new ding come okay. May notice so what here about 10 air corner will be a friend of phone name in fact. Aside from me, mammy, and the Mrs. Tamu, and a mini I don't pick up. And I say, be a woo quiet, and I will frame me at that time now, will pick up. But to say, aside from that, I don't because me here time now. It's too late to be like talking around that time. Maybe I'm getting ready to go to bed. Who frame is that time now? How long we going to sit on the phone to talk? Exactly. But me no me in fact, I would not pick up. Into to say like into sometimes to say me me sending a message for many parents. I'll call you later or I'll call you tomorrow, or I just put it to voicemail because you to say see a senior side because we'll be one man anytime be a time different. Time okay. Into be a hall
on office
no prayer.
Ghana for the time difference. The being to go on my when you say Adiachi or Ghana when you say Adiachi will be going on my of Frewa. What flow a hand my upon what a year of the upper 12 for 1 hand my young much of course good afternoon. Or also you say the Adiachi.
I mean to say me I'm matching phone calls and main pet. It's on says there will be Ghana. Now a friend who matching. I am most of the time no food say be as some cassia be pessy. Once most of the time, not to say a sabi yamin pen will be free more. Almost me friend who matching. No, said there is a time difference in Tino to say, who what does sorry. No afro be no afina war better, and also obia one no adano. Now who would the Sama near we say everybody panel. I mean, I don't think that is appropriate.
Before some people have trumpet, I sing behind Sana, who be catching so trumpet. It's me, I yet see that I make phone boot, and I never. It's me quite on the fray, so every year or picky. Or picky, we see the casano, which means will be a what that was yes, yes, which means a deep panada. So they mean inside the action, and to say normal time is only a name, no action. That means some people are going to say, at the action, let us just say at the action.
Yeah, because I'll be one of my to say we are Juma overnight. My friend say, be a time on before, not will take you break into water. Would die enough hour near fro. Maybe a nip and bed for over phone or so. Maybe a bra and I say, Uncle, a midday seeker, ye to me every baby, I'm a tear no na, and I come a fro so be a one. This could have weight, right? It's not that an emergency, but it's a winning so who were Jumum, and when you're new to no grandpa, I have grandpa, you'll be upset. So after when you're new around that time, I think say, I mean, people just need to be very mindful. And to say, oh, go on more than a winyan at once now. The young great mission, obit to me, and yes, obit me, stroke, and also obit to me, and your heart attack, pressure, no near day, calling them in the middle of the night and also late in the night. You know, to say we need to be considerate. See, your dream, and your dream. Yadofo no mo ho time embra ye from brother dear pena say what is the man knows your number as his friend's wife. Okay, Adwoa. So the question is it appropriate to call you the wife since he can't reach your husband? Okay, okay, until never say be a bear man be enemy kun yada for na say or friend me kun in sen kani kun na so ni me number wait me yes it's appropriate so wait me afre me maybe they can call me because it's not appropriate. I'm sorry. They say me kun ne na fufu a minimum no. I don't want them contacting me because they have to. If it's something of importance, I just say they must get hold of my husband now. You know, if it's a medical issue.
How will you know if you don't pick up the call?
No, so nipa and I make us a nipa na our friend. Say be a fra our friend and send kamikun. Say be a it's a must. Be a life and death situation. And I say asama say or related to mikun. And you know, a can be a so nya mikun in a kasa. Then why not? I don't have a problem. I can take a message and leave him a message, you know, or be fear, but to say be a buddy thing, and I say, you know, it's not appropriate for them to call me because I don't have any business talking to Miku now for because Miku now for 4 years or me now for, and I miss me now for 4 years, me now for because sometimes you know when you have too many people. It creates a lot of unnecessary situation. Sometimes you know, I try to not be into my husband's business. So unyane personal space. Na me personal space. I know crowd there be.
Now obey what down for
Certain American say it has to be a matter of life and death. Matike, what's it? Can I say na?
So me so me two points so no.
And as someone walking, he's not being disrespectful. I'm not saying. I think say there was a situation. He's just speaking his sense of security. Because whole year was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? No, Ghana. Nana down for back 4 year over restaurant where and now sit me advertising man. Na every time we are no to share that nana me kun to be 2 pints in me kun kasa na make us so they say even so coffee o 2 pint crowd wait me but still meet me advertisement na man na me kun kasa no when I'm say what does it mean on the mean na I was speaking from that aspect but me kun ask more kind said no I'm not and yes say be am in new. But when we are back, and we are Bema, and Bema strength is way stronger than you. And I think so. Oba fi ha unim say me ko Ghana. Anything can happen. Is a no. It me kun church me sa and I mean ya santi because sometimes no do a in a split second obeti me enya evil ideas to be and I say bia obeba outfit how I look it can provoke them right and me kun kan me say okay he's looking out for my best interest and yes say ebia on Jimmy. Tina yaka say effective communication and who here because me kun enya and to kwase echre me baby I will free bano miss me nya and tiase e man and who said okay he's right. I will be putting myself in an unsafe environment because the 15-year-old, he's not as strong as he needs to be as a man, and the 13-year-old, she's a girl, she's a female as me, she doesn't have the strength to do that, and that's what it is. Come on, what secondary school that's I share with him because of Nadanfo. Okay, yeah, girl like.
Not just secondary school, the girls there, you madam for paying your share deep come on. One time there, you prepare coffee. But here's your coffee. It's a I'm sure we could jump in school days.
Okay.
Not let the mom said, when you let the way, I mean, you can't let them say, laugh, let the pass serious one.
What's wrong, girl? Wow.
Me claim I'm saying, I want to let you know, so I'm letting me about say. No, saying, what down Pana only yeah.
And
what
I'm recording him girlfriend. Wow.
You see, Mama boy,
Mama boy,
we need to share what across circle, the new hotel fee. You need up to now.
One country is a woman himself for your girl like. Wow.
If you want to say,
you can't trust people. Wow. Any other for no way about pound, say when him say will girl pen, you know to me love letter. Anyway, what did you what I'm so can? Was when you're correct? No, see they.
What you want? Say a poor, fine.
No, I didn't feel himself. What a wow.
Madam for her, maybe not.
Wow. You hear
Michael Griffin, or your friend TV, yeah.
You tried winning the book of Seattle free. We are lying, some we are lying with the girl. No, Sancho love letter. Wow.
The free one, I'm saying, Bema.
Don't mean that. Oh, beyond one experience, so because of secondary school.
Now, if you will be thrown on you, once I mean, more I'm not safe because you mustn't problem.
Oh, so you have to be close by to hear what is being spoken about. I mean,
I just say I'm in Cody, not so about parliament. I
mean, you make a good point because it shouldn't be secretive. It should be discussed right there and there. Anyway, now feel do bonnie. Me find say girl no so you be a easy sana for prince wa. Ntinka wo ho no ma na one wadanfo no chimp na chess and come eja west. That's wickedness. How? Hey, wadanfo you need to buy.
Oh, but I tell you still be sense.
And BM, and I can't now was secondary school for 4,000. We are
student to cry master. Oh, my bachelor, your master's you on my own university. Secondary school.
Oh, no, my child, and to me, I'm ranked here. How many students know age in your clothes? Oh, wow. And I get on the prince. So,
no, master. Oh, no, only student or a master.
Wow, and I get on my gosh, question mark or honor.
But
no, or try some sound back to you.
Some jam actually. Oh, I feel me mates for
no almost through.
So I'm going to come master. Wow, it's a soup. Child, master feel.
Oh my gosh.
I
felt through.
Madam for Bako, and then one for the US must access. I said, maybe I'm my girlfriend for life.
Oh, that's so nice.
Not getting it. No, mommy, I'm not that girlfriend.
Hey, the same name.
Right. I feel anyway, one way being that so look at that. Let's do the
yeah.
I feel the lazy back is a person name.
Obi our man who can teacher no yeah, you know, samba say saying why jealous when your girl for fry girl.
And I'm saying, John,
are you serious? And now I cannot believe from everything she did to you, you went back to her. Okay, I am shocked. How? And I call back, you know, what
I call back in the school.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you allow her to come back.
One time before the one with the field.
Maybe I will dress in.
A blessing from my birth.
Your blessing from your birth. That's good.
You are never who said only who said my sorry.
One more privacy.
One time you will feel and a man no.
From school no. Teacher no.
I bet you.
No teachers are about one channel. No, didn't I?
She said, killing me softly.
Okay. You are
my Mitiha. And again, no to see what you need to massage.
Wow.
The man in the come on, make a make us a bit of the man here no business at the now since our school time here to say the boyfriend of mine. No point him in terms of the boyfriend. No man is sorry, you know.
My gosh, that is crazy though. I'm surprised. Wow, people have story to tell you, but okay, I'm really surprised to say you even gave her the opportunity. And what break it the other leads, you know.
I suffered. It means now because the school now six form school before you become a senior, you went to form 4.
Okay, yeah.
Because who form 3 you're still a junior.
Yeah.
There's 6 form school. And I had this girl when I was in form 2.
Okay.
She on love letter.
Edinburgh.
A Valentine Day. Me, I didn't know what was Valentine.
Oh, really?
See, flowers for true love letter.
Wow. Romantic.
Or lending. But this until I hear me take time to it. I wish you get paid.
Now we need cry.
Ain't he? Or actually, many boy, no. That was not more lending. I want to say, "Yen true love letter."
Okay.
Many boy, no. Now, Prempena on a dance to be not so love letter. It be pipe.
And somehow, okay,
man, it's so love letter. The man will come again. Let me know. Can we yada? I say, no, if I don't love this guy, I will die.
Oh, wow. I can't last thing, you know.
Too bad. Picture I'm not post to Facebook. I make us say, oh, chicken once a
yeah.
2 girls, 2 boys. Madam Fly, you chose I left them. Some picture, you phone that. One of the free.
Oh,
and that's a picture me find shoulder.
And to get no back on a lizino.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no. 2 girls, 2 boys.
And I said,
yes.
Okay.
And that's a picture.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But for her to go with the master, Hannah then but then will break it the other listening so akuma because they be our own so have a pewa. No way Genesis. I mean that's not nice. Yeah, Bonipa, you cannot be trusted.
No, I cannot say.
Now I don't fear a liar mouth. Not as why a liar mouth or not to say, yeah. Not way say Dimrika by em the qua way jaw. No come master them, and in the quiet new obey.
I mean, now where you school me.
Oh, wow. Okay. At the end of the day, no.
The Bible grants a while to who says,
Bible so I'm going to say, And the one who says Shamuntina, which in the back. I see a full motive. I already care over Kumi. But I and yet, Jimmy, I made it like sometimes, you know, when you like, I'm
telling you, sir, that it was so strange to say. Some it can't be again, it takes the one. Not what it, there be a problem, who flew fear and one. It was so far away to domain, maybe I need to the extent said. And as I pray for me,
and you would me, of course, I can't think
you real school, no, not me walk on it. No, also called Alliance Française, or not the French.
Okay.
School now walk on. Before some call police school and we are the fucker, a corner walk. And one baby at the field one. Before they brought a Mamprobi baby for channel. I'm not sure red meaning for car cycle, no call Alliance Française. I'm just quite politics. That's it. The plan is it's here. Now, I will be at school, no bien, you said when they get into it.
Oh, sir.
And I said, me, national service for Tamalino. I don't know what crana. You bear my soul, Barbie Warren. Oh, my Adam for Baku friend, me catch him, said, will be so Warren. That's a mean warren, dear. Me money, Samin warren, so dear. Me no worry, man.
I think that's a good way to go about it.
I saw friend.
Some best him now on best because in many years and money.
I
oh wait, ain't you know what good sounds and I catch and say won't worry.
And I just want to the Bonamema.
And that is so bad. And yes, so making the decision because it is like how you see, this is some of the things that happen. That's a good one, right? Come on.
That's a why you can see our brochure and sense.
Say, and maybe you are and maybe on some more Pekasian to Abian, the Cassia,
there's already, you know, I saw more fumo at sea I just have for no keep either if you believe in. Or not, maybe you cannot friends for panic, so we say a private Miamano actions. So we can say, now who we are by
exercise no near, you know, but
the only dear exercise with a one.
I mean, it says I can see one like sometimes the already be an Obu hard and drink clothes to me. I can Obi o head di na man na can say we also na why can say and also be o dwendwen no aye keto watchen nti no e depend
yeah because madam back we what am very good o say na ni mood o say wonu mo line ma wonu mo nsana de line ku ma abetwi eno kra na ma na kese po so no obi so no ma akotwe obi so no ma na o ye kese
yate why no let me do promo and after promo no not my conclusion. No, I wasn't expecting K to share his experience, which is good because I mean it says sometimes no, I'm just saying say like we experience I will go through and
and who can plan or and open so you think was your common or do the cook? Yeah, what year? Yeah, whom you know, I not neighbor.
Some more. We have a neighbor or a landlord for the other buildings. You know. This guy is a Misia Bontia. Well, you say be I make hello trainer or say hello, but it's any respond ne. Oh yeah, be obey Johnny and warrior no me for me to move from your fear any up to where I park my car no or string. I mean, my best me pepping my catching say I'm not that type of woman because I'm a married woman. Only musu say my worry pa. But it's like, it drew baby, I had to let him put him in his place. He said I'm like he can't talk to me like that because what me see me but still no woyɛ nneɛma bi a is inappropriate nti no te sɛ bi wɔ hɔ nom a me ne me kunu kɔ abɔnten a me kunu ma me di kan nti ebi wɔ hɔ nom a me di kan kɔ a wonim sɛ me kunu di m'akyi nti one time me si abɔnten no ogyina hɔ nom na agya oyi n'ani so ɔbɔ n'ani so akɔnhoma asan na aka no kee na onim sɛ me kunu nso ebepie in a matter of minutes anaasɛ seconds n'ani baa ne ho so no me kuhu sɛ wɔhwɛ me ɔhwɛ m'akyi ohun me ku ɔno a ontimi ohun nea ɔnka sɛ ɔnka hello so ɔnka dɛn a kyerɛ sɛ ayɛ sɛ woyɛ cookies wo nsa hyɛ drawer no mu ne akyew na wontimi nyi wo nsam firim na wo nso a cookies yi wontimi ngyaa ntom no. This is a situation that happened, but say no, there he's more appropriate because say you're setting boundaries, man. And so good. Wawarin so he has a wife, you know, we were on more workers wawarin, but they will do what they want to do. Hey, rather he's shocked me, actually. I probably saying. Yeah. And relationship ni awareɛ deɛ I mean sɛ couples mo wɔ nteaseɛ mo gye mo ho di mo di nkɔmmɔ mo hyɛ mo nneɛma ɛha mo ne deɛ ɛma mo ani gye because it is like anigye ankasa deɛ egyina yɛn so na ɛbɛma yɛn ani agye. Ɛyɛ a na yɛn mu bi no yɛfeel sɛ yɛn ho kafoɔ na ɛbɛma yɛn ani agye si yɛnya nteaseɛ ma yɛn ho yɛhwɛ yɛn ho so yɛdɔ yɛn ho yɛyɛ self assessment learn self discipline ebu yɛn ho ɛdɔ yɛn ho kyerɛ sɛ biribi a yɛbɛyɛ ama yɛn ho bia because adeɛ a wobɛ develop ama wo ho no ɛno no bɛyɛ your power nti no you can easily transfer that to your partner, right? Nti mɛfa sɛ bi our partner struggle with that now you become a role model for your partner no so wosua kasapa ne kasada menkasa kasada a wode ɛdaadaa obi o na wote n'akoma anaasɛ wobetray no anaasɛ wodesre kasa dɛ sɛ wobɛbɔ wo ho kafoɔ aba so ne tiri mu bɛyɛ ne dɛ na kyerɛ sɛ n'ani bɛgye wɔne wɔ fie na mudi nkɔmmɔ a kyerɛ sɛ wobɛma w'ani agye ɛwɔ w'akoma mu ne wo tiri mu. I think that yɛbɛtumi make your own prince charming any your princesses. Ɛwɔ suban ne nneɛma a wobɛsua adeɛ a mobɛyɛ abɔ mu. Awareɛ yɛ adwuma. Ɛna sɛ wotwe mpena na wofo sɛ ɔbaa no a ne ne twe mpena no anaasɛ bɛrima no a ne ne twe mpena no yɛ obi a n'ani da fam ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden ɛna obu adeɛ te sɛ ɔhwɛ ne ho so yie. Nti no wobɛtumi no ɛne na abɔ bra akɔ akyi a I don't see what's wrong with that. Sister ya ɛmo akɔ aba nti no it's always good to learn each other, to learn from each other, to teach each other, and also allow ourselves to influence one another as long as we benefit from it. I mean, like if if my husband is choosing to gamble now, I will not choose to gamble because gambling is not going to help me, get to where I need to be. It's waste of money. Some people they will gamble, they win money, and then they go back and they lose more and more, and they get into more debt. I can't do that. That's not a habit I want to, pick. And then you have some people who become addicted to other things, and now it will not be beneficial for them. They put their own health at risk just to suit their own personal, selfish interest. I can't do that. Yeah, he didn't say and I'm not gonna do it. You know, we just need to learn our battles, pick our battles, the things, that we cannot. Today is today. Mommy? Hello? Coffee, which one? Oh, okay. I forgot. I'll call him once I finish with the program. Yeah, thanks. Bye. Oh, well, I'm frank. I'm really girl. I have to call one of my middle school mates for that man. And I mean, some of them and really I want him Ekobo 5, right? Which means Ekobo 9 in Ghana, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I think so. I can call. In 15 minutes, I can call. It's not 10 o'clock yet. Okay, good. All right. Sister, yeah, you should have been here earlier. Kay was sharing his experience when he was in secondary school. The next experience, he said, is going to be my experience when we first met. Kay is going to give you guys all the dirt, how I treated him. But I have shared my experience with what I did to him. So I left. He said I left somehow. Okay, so you're gonna put everything out there, right? Okay, no problem. Bring it on. All right. So let me do promo. We have our sister Aisha Ankara. Sister Aisha Ankara, she doesn't. We do have some sisters, brothers who do programs, on social media. Sister Aisha does not do any program. She supports Sofa Samuel Apostle and my program on Saturdays, which is marriage lessons. Saturdays at 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, Ghana time 7:30 p.m. Sofa Samuel Apostle and I come and we talk about a lot of things. Sometimes we talk about general topic. Other times we talk about marriage, just for marriage couples. Suffolk does most of the teaching. I just ask questions and then add on some of my knowledge regarding the topic that he will come and teaches. So Sister Aisha, we can support Sister Aisha. She sells Juice Plus natural supplement. It's a supplement, it's not medication. I love the Omega. I've been taking the Omega since 2020. She sells silver kitchenware, which is the silver set or the plate set. If you need new ones, if the shipment costs more than how you purchase the merchandise, the items, she will let you know. She will redirect you elsewhere for you to uh, buy it somewhere else. This way you don't spend too much. And then she sells Avon products. With the Avon products, you have to reside in UK to purchase any type of Avon products from her. So let's support our sister Aisha Ankara. She also, she has a lot of information and resources with children with autism. So family, parents who have autistic kids, she shares some of those information for them. She travels around a lot and she shares that with us on social media. So let's support our sister Aisha. We have our sister Belinda Ejare. Sister Belinda Ejare does have African store in the Bronx, New York. It's called B&B African Caribbean Market, which is located at 1163 Boston Road, Bronx, New York, 10456. So, when you travel to New York, you can come to the Bronx. She's in a good neighborhood, to get some of the best African food to support our sister. This shirt I'm wearing, you don't see the African design, so it looks a bit different, but I got it from sageshare.com from Sister Sage. She's known as Lady Coco on TikTok. You follow her, you go to her page. She has some videos regarding her website, some of the items, merchandises, authentic merchandises that she sells. You can see some of them. You go to her website, sageshare.com. You should be able to see what I'm talking about. If you do go over there and you don't see the design that you would like to have, or you see the design but the color that you prefer having, don't leave. Just order whatever you need to order. Pick as much as you need. There's going to be a comment box over there. You can put the color that you would like to have. If you don't know the color and you want her to help you with the color, you can let her know. She will provide assistance with that. Your email address is a must. Your telephone number is optional. So when you send your order, she will contact you. She will reach out to you and confirm the order. If there's something, a merchandise that you pick that she no longer have that in stock, she will let you know and refund you money. Sister Sages, on her website, she sells t-shirts. This t-shirt says, "Have a good day," and it has a smiling face. I love it. It's very nice, very unique. Um, the authentic t-shirts, sometimes they have different designs. Sometimes they have the African map, it have the triangle, the rectangle. It has a lot of them. So you guys will like it. She also sell clothing, dresses. 85% of the dresses is one size fits all, so it don't matter how big, how small, how short, how tall you are. It will still fit you nicely. The 15% of the dresses, your waist needs to be 32. If it's more than 32, you can fit in it, but you cannot zip it up. She also sell jewelries, earrings, necklaces, bracelet, cream. I've been using her cream for the past 2 years. I love it. It has shea butter in there. She sells beads, scarf, handbags, other accessories on her website. So check it out at sageshare.com to support our sister Sage Williams. We have Sister Awo Murikua, on Facebook and YouTube is lunchtime talk. She has some live videos, pre-recorded videos. She talks about life issues, trending issues, her experiences. She also does coaching. So if you check her out, on TikTok, she has Awo, and then she goes on other people's platform and engage in different discussion, and she also come live whenever necessary when she's available to do that. We have Sister Sika Educate. She also does educative program. Of course, life issues. There's a number of things that we can talk about when it comes to life issues, things that we experience, go through, have to deal with. She also used her personal experiences, to also discuss about some personal things that she struggles with. She's on Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. You can go and check her out and also support her. We have Sister Angelina Ban. Her Facebook and YouTube account is Angie's Talk. She talks about our wellness, mental health. She's a nurse, so she goes into a lot of depth as to some of the things that we can do to maintain ourselves, to be healthy, and making sure that we go see our general practitioner at least once a year. We need to take care of ourselves. Okay, let me see. Kay used to play music. I don't know why he stopped, but he'd be talking about he'll come back every day. He'll come back out of birth. I don't see nothing happening. And then we have our sister Arabi, Nanarava. she does some advertisement videos, audios. If you go to Mama Ya's page now, account, you follow her account on TikTok, Mama Ya, yeah, for the Atubra, Authors Hub Y2A. She has some of the advertisement video that she has done for her. Even I have some on my page also. If you have a business, you have something that you want to promote, you can reach out to her for her to do some type of advertisement for you. Nanaraba, she works with Challenge Enterprises of Ghana as a digital marketing officer. Their website is www.challengebookshop.com. Uh, the website has been down, but just put their website down, write it down, and then once it comes up, you can, go over there and explore it. They have all types of books. If you want the book in Chi, you reach out to her. She should be able to help you locate the book in Woman in Chi. Yes, she'll help you with that. Okay, you guys can follow Ayayi's page also. And then authors have Y2A, like We Come Live. Sisaya for the Atubra, Sisaya Boatima Boatin, Russell Adwoa Odo, like, the Y2 is the 2 years, and then A is more. We come every other Saturday. So this Saturday coming, which will be August 3rd, we will come live and discuss about a lot of things. We have a lot of topics. Some of them is going to be based on any of the books. The three of us together is 7 books. Sisaya has written 5 books, and the sixth one is coming. I have one. Sisaya Watman Boatin has one. And we have more to come. Every other Saturday at 12 p.m. No, at 10 a.m. MST time, and then 12 p.m. EST time. So you can be part of the discussion, conversation. The mission is to inspire and empower ourselves and each other. So last time we talked about the girl's child. So we're going to do a part 2, but talk about different aspect of it. So tune in though, do not miss it, right? Um, then I have Sister Ya, our author back, Sister Ya Atubra. Her Facebook page is Auntie Ya's Book Corner. Her YouTube page is Auntie Ya's Book Channel. And then she comes every other Saturday. So the Saturdays that we don't do Authors Hub Y2A, she does her own live program, which is at 11 a.m. MST time, 1 p.m. EST time, with her co-host Obapa Isaya Boatima Boatin Russell. And then she also have Antilla's Own It Academy coaching and book publishing services. Saya first book is inspirational book, Reflection of My Thirsty Soul. The second book is my personal favorite, that I love all her books, is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. The third book is Reflection of My Weary Soul. The fourth book is the #1 bestseller at Amazon. Is On It, a guideline to taking accountability and responsibility of our own journey. The fifth book is My Unapologetic Self. So you go to Amazon, you'll be able to find all her books. You just type in her name, Yafoda Atobra, and all her books should be able to pop up. You have Sister Ya Boatima Boatin Russell. Her book is Echoes of Ya BBR Chronicles. You type in her name, it should be able to pop up for you. My book is unveiling my life, a guideline to breaking free and reclaiming my life. You type in my name at Amazon, it will pop up also for you to get a copy of your own to support us. And once you get it and you read it, give us a healthy review. Okay, hold on. Why is this thing not moving? Gosh, okay. Okay. So today Kate spoke a lot because he normally sits in the background and not say much, right? But today he did talk a whole lot and even share some of his experience when he was in secondary school. His experience, regarding dating and how he was very naive and the things that he experienced and some of his feelings regarding trust when it comes to other people and stuff. He will never, he said he will never leave me um, as a family member or any of his friends to look out for me when he travels. He doesn't trust anyone. He just call my parents and let them know he's traveling so they can check on me. Oh my God, Dr. Drew, I want to say it's good to see you. You miss it. When you have man, what kind of the things that he went through with his relationship in secondary school. And Yamina Mika no some in and Yanum be some of friends, some questions that came up, brought that discussion up. I didn't force it out of him. He said next time he will come and tell you all what I put him through when we first met. I share most of it. He said I have left some details out. And when he's ready now, he will come and share it too. So I have to prepare. So I say, no problem. Anytime. You have a blessed week as well. Okay, so as I said earlier, in terms of bitter truth, the bitter truth is that when people lack of peace of mind, happiness, when they are not cared for, when they lack of love or struggle financially, every good thing becomes bad in their senses or their mind and opinion because then when they talking in terms of like their experiences, with one person, two people, three people, or as many boyfriends or as many girlfriends that they went through before they got older or they get to where they are now. Everyone becomes a bad person for them. So it's like some people will talk and generalize their experience, like every Ghanaian woman or every Ghanaian man. We do have noble men, we do have virtuous women, and we all have different personality, we have different mindsets. So it's like some people will be like, when we say every, we're talking about most. No, there's a difference between why they have many, most, several, few, some. There's a reason why that there is that breakup. So you can include everyone in your struggles, your situation, your healing process because you haven't been with everyone. So just differentiate between what you experience, how you dealing with that and everything. There are good marriages, for couples who are able to heal, work on themselves, have better understanding of what they can each produce for the other person, working as a team, implement effective communication in their marriages and their relationship, to address situations that it keeps coming up, being able to identify their strength and weakness. Sometimes also understanding that our strength sometimes can be our weakness, if you do it too excessively. So we have to be mindful of that and set clear boundaries. Learning to be honest with ourselves and our significant others. If some examples, if uh, you uh, have a jealous partner as a man or as a woman, or a jealous family member, a jealous friend, now you need to learn to distance yourself from such people, because that's evil energy and it's out to destroy you. You have to remove yourself from such people. When it comes to jealousy, by definition, is a resentment against a rival, a person enjoying success or advantage, etc., or against another success or advantage uh, itself. Mental uneasiness from suspicion or a fear of rivalry, unfaithfulness, etc., as in love or whatsoever. Jealous people mostly feel angry or bitter because they think that another person is trying to take a lover or a friend away from them. So they normally get insanely jealous and will fight each other or harm others. You don't want to be in such relationship or set marriage or have a family member or friend around you that have this type of mentality, because you will never have peace. There's always going to be something that is happening around you. When it comes to jealous people, what does that mean to us? Most jealous people are unhappy. They get angry because someone or you have something that they want, they don't have, they can't measure up to you. They always are jealous around you. Like even in school, when you do an exam and you get better grades and someone closer to you does not get it, even in front of you, they will pretend and smile and congratulate you. Oh my gosh, you did so well. I can't believe you are so smart. But in their mind, they're thinking ill of you. So we just need to be mindful of that and not encourage such behavior, right? Someone who always talking to you. This is message. Oh, thank you so much. I know, like when I put on this shirt this morning, I was like, the shirt alone, what it says in front, just made my day. It just gave me a sense of, positive energy. So I just love, things to keep a smile in my face. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it, Stacey. Oh, let me take this out. I thought I took it out. Where is this? Oh, I need to go up first. Okay. All right. So, when it comes to jealousy is a negative energy. I don't like, sometimes you hear people say, oh, like, as a partner, a significant other, it's good to show a little jealousy. No, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to start thinking things that are not real or having someone convince me to create a situation that is unhealthy for me mentally, psychologically, physically. Because I mean, like jealous people, some of the things that they would do, right? Accusing you, having like false assumption, false allegation, like it's too much. Some even go to the extent of abusing you emotionally and psychologically. It's not good. Hi, Princess. Long time no see. How you doing? Oh, I am so blessed. How about you? And grateful by the grace of God. How are you doing, Princess? Good to see you today. I'm just concluding and then I'll be going off. So don't allow other people to get to your head, right? Especially when you give your power away to other people, they can easily manipulate you and cause you to be jealous, especially if you are insecure. People who are insecure, who are weak, they don't build their self confidence, they don't do assessment, they don't discipline themselves or have self restraint, love themselves, care for themselves, and do so many other self everything. People can easily get into your head. They can say things and do things that will cause you to lose focus, right? Everything that we do in our relationships, in our marriages, even out with our work, we have to stay focused. We can lose our focus because a lot of people closer to us, even sometimes people that you lay in bed with, you are married to, or you are dating, they do not want the best for you. They can say things and do things or even use you to get to where they want to go, and then they drop you like it's hot, right? And then you feel so isolated, you feel heartbroken, you feel betrayal and stuff like that. When you go into relationship, or like when I went into relationship with my husband, I did not bring all my heart in it. And like I don't have any problem saying it. I did not give my everything because I've been into relationship, which I did, and it did not end well with me. So I just didn't want people stamping on my heart throughout. So I just went in and giving little by little based on his action, for me to know, say, okay, he's real. He's not just, using me, or he's not just trying to get something from me. It became give and take, right? He loved me for the person that I am. He did not ask me to change the person that I am, because, like, if you do something and I really, it does not sit right with me, I'm going to speak about it. We will discuss it. I'll give you time to prepare yourself, but we're going to discuss it. I'm not going to allow it to be swept underneath the carpet, because keep in mind, let's say you sweep your house every single day and you pick up your carpet or your rug and you push all the garbage, everything underneath. In due time, what's going to happen? You're going to have a lump underneath your rug or your carpet. That's all the problems, because when you have issues, misunderstanding, argument, whatsoever in your relationship and in your marriage, and you apologize, but you don't address it and discuss it and come out with solution, you're just building up more problems. So in due time, at some point, both you and your partner can no longer handle it, and then it ends up with the divorce or breakup. It happens. So learn to deal with your problem. In order for you to do that, learn effective communication, learn to have better understanding where your partner is coming and where you're coming from. It shouldn't have to rely on just your partner. So if you're a man and you're thinking that women have to fix you and do everything, then you have no business being in a relationship, because your wife and your girlfriend is not your mother. If you want something like that, then go back to your mama's house and have your mama retrain you. That's what it is. We help each other. We learn from each other and we teach each other. So you can't expect your wife to do everything. Yeah, we can multitask as women, but you men also can learn to multitask. Respect your wife respecting you, or your female partner respecting you, you respecting your female partner. And when you listen to some people, you will talk and talk and talk, and you're not going to achieve anything. Yes, you want to be a driver, you can be the driver, I'll be the mate. But we need to have better understanding that, it's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. As simple as that. So let me read one or two comments here, and then I will leave. Sorry, guys, I went over a little bit. Um, okay, say, I am good, Mom. I am good, Mom. I'm in Ghana now. Really? I came to visit the family. That's awesome, girl. Enjoy and take as much pictures. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so hi, sis. I'm back. Wow. I laughed earlier. Oh, I know, right? It's crazy. K saying that he's going to come and tell on me. So I can't wait till it would be nice to have him sitting next to me and we having a discussion. But I mean, I have already gave myself away. I mean, even in my book, I spoke about the things that I put him through. So maybe there are some little details I left out, and by all means, he can come and share with you guys. It's a lesson learned. We need to be able to teach each other because my mistake, I have corrected a lot of my mistakes. And before I make any decisions now, I always think about, okay, the actions that I'm taking or things that I'm doing, is it going to benefit both myself, and our kids, or is it just going to benefit me? If it's going to benefit me, I'm not the only one in the relationship, so I have to strike that, you know. Or I can speak to my husband and also get his insight about it. So, like, marriage is work, relationship is work. I mean, if you want your relationship to turn into marriage, it's a good practice to start, working together, being transparent, being supportive with one another, being faithful. Every time we say faithful, some men and women are like, oh God, here we go. Yeah, you have to be faithful to yourself and to your partner, because you can't say men require this, women does not. No, every single one of us needs to learn discipline, to learn to discipline ourselves. If our men are expecting us, if our men travel for 6 months and they are expecting us to sit and wait for them and not be with anyone but them, now they need to be able to do the same for us, right? Mm-hmm. Discipline, discipline. And those who be doing some things they're not supposed to, stop doing that. It's not gonna help. Until then, I see you guys next week. I've been working out, but I haven't been like, coming live because sometimes I have little time. So when I have little time, depending the things that I do in the morning, I don't want to come and just tease people on social media. I rather that I'll do when I have half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. So until then, I'll see you guys on Saturday with Sofu Samuel Koso with marriage lessons, and then Sunday with moi in Abrabo Mu Nsem life issues. So you guys take care. I'm going to call my classmate now before it's 10 o'clock, right?